Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully you're having a great day today. So let's take a look at the quantum market. It has gone down tremendously. I've been following it for a while. We've gone to conferences to get insider info for the channel. I've even showed you guys my live trades on some of Rigetti stocks, IONQ stocks, movements that we've seen in the past few days. And let's take a look. First, before we get into it, you guys can see we bought ASTS. They are a space company. They're over in our space tech watch list. I don't know if you guys could see our portfolio up today about 2.8% on the day, but we haven't seen too much movement on this trade, just basically bought the dip. We wrapped up our live session this morning trading Rigetti stock and basically played the movement right at market open before selling. I could see where was it that we got in? We sold at 1386 for I think it was $180 profit. So not a big day, too much, but you can see we had a massive push up the past few days, and then today at market open, which was right here, we saw a massive surge to $14.50. So I don't know exactly how much it was that it surged. Let's see. From market open, 11% in about 7 minutes that took place. And then we saw it start to sell off. We sold here again. It was right under, just under $14 before it's continued to sell off throughout the day. And it's starting now what is a little bit of a bearish trend in the near term. You can kind of just see if we just mark out what that's looking like. It's getting rejected. It's now at this previous resistance or previous support. It's establishing on this previous resistance here at $13.40. It has been holding and it is starting to stabilize a little bit. You can see that it's trying to hold this level of above $12.50. The reason why this level is so important is because we look at some of the activity on Rigetti. Since it's been recovering from this $5 point, it started to break out and start to develop this trend. You see this higher support, and now it's consolidating here. Most likely we'll see it consolidate, maybe even sell down to that $12.75 range before we see it continue up in its trend. I do think it's going to make a run for higher highs. The quantum space is heating up. I've seen some public announcements from some of the AI companies talking about how they are coming close to cancer vaccines. Guys, this was information that was very little known by the public, but because we were at CES, we even got to see and hear how they were planning to, or how they were already right now working on binding these peptide proteins that normally you got thousands and thousands of different or millions of different data points they have that they're trying to find the right peptide proteins to bind so they have the cure for multiple cancers, the vaccines essentially, and that they were working on solving this problem with supercomputing, with quantum computers. And so now what we heard is you can see Sam Altman today, who is founder of OpenAI. You could see he was talking today along with Larry Ellison that they were explaining at a White House press conference. We could potentially, let's see, right here, they have $500 billion for an AI cure for cancer. They're talking about it. Elon said they don't have the money, which is a funny thing. And Sam Altman replied saying, "We love you, Elon," or something along the lines of that. But he did this speech. He basically said, we are very close to having AI be able to solve cancer. Now, AI alone won't solve cancer, but they need the processing power, the supercomputers that they can run the data through. And a lot of that's going to come down to having the computing power. And we're going to see it time and time again. Amgen is a medical pharmaceutical company that's in drug discovery as well. And you can see Amgen has been working with quantum computers to find some of those solutions. So you see that in the space. That's one little facet that's right now getting a lot of headlines. You also see outside of that 500 million or 500 billion, you also got 2.6 billion that should be flooding into quantum computing here in the near future. This is a bill that hasn't been fully passed yet, but was passed in the past where it was only about 1.3 billion or somewhere in there. This time they're coming in with 2.7 billion, which is a pretty substantial investment into quantum computing. So what stocks will stand to benefit? Well, these are all the valuable things that are going to contribute to some of the growth of quantum computing. And when you're investing in the right market of quantum computing or any AI markets or tech markets right now, there are a select few companies that are at the forefront. Software is going to be huge for enabling these quantum computing companies to succeed. One company that is doing not just the hardware. Well, first of all, we got 4 companies doing hardware. Rigetti here, IonQ, okay, and then QBTS, D-Wave, and QUBT. You also got IBM, you got Google, and Microsoft just announced they were shifting from third-party focus on quantum computers to actually developing their own quantum computers. They just announced that at CES recently. So these are some of the players in hardware. Now you also have software. Rigetti is not only doing the hardware, but they're also doing the software. And it's really important because when they're working in places like when we search Rigetti, you can see them over here on Microsoft, where you can tap into the quantum computer through the cloud. But you also see Rigetti over here on Amazon, AWS, where people will be tapping into using this quantum computer through the cloud. And so they're taking a software route as well. You want to pay attention to that. Same thing with IonQ. They talked about that at CES. And basically, what this means for quantum space is there's going to be more attention. As AI starts to get better and better, they're going to say, okay, we're coming up with these big problems we need to solve. How can we run it through quantum computers? And if you think about software being one of the hidden troubles with accelerating quantum computing, AI is going to solve that because AI can actually build software now. AI is getting to the point where you can have it create software. And so when we get to that point, then you can have a baseline project where now you're creating software maybe through quantum computers to come up with solutions. You're going to be seeing exponential rate of innovation. And so what we saw here, just in terms of the market, a lot of these companies recovered tremendously. The quantum computing companies, you can see here, they recovered tremendously. And now a lot of them are kind of at this point where they've pulled back. And if they're really bullish, we'll see them bounce and continue up to what could be in 15 to 20% range. A lot of them have to recover around 50 to 60% to get back to those previous highs. So we'll see if that continuation trend takes place and continues on here into the second month, into February. We could also see them pull back down. It could be healthy, noting that there's a huge event coming. So if that happens, there's a big event coming with NVIDIA talking about quantum computers March 20th, I believe. Gotta look at the dates on that. But we'll be taking advantage of it. Even in these down markets in quantum computing, again, we went over to Space Tech today. We traded ASTS after trading Rigetti and taking advantage of the move this morning. If you guys want to see us take advantage of some of these trades, capitalize on the volatility, because again, while these quantum computing companies looks really promising in the future, in the near term, right now, that we're going to see a lot of volatility. And so simply, we're looking at the volatility and we're looking at times where we can get in with low risk to be able to make the most of this volatility. And when these stocks are still small cap, a lot of them are just under $10 billion market cap. So they're still, they're big, but they're still pretty small in terms of the fluctuations. We'll see how that's affected. Will have a lot more profit potential. There's risk, but if we know how to take advantage of them properly, there's a lot of great opportunities in this market in quantum computing. So I would encourage you guys, if you'd like to watch us trade live, we just went live at market open at 6:30 a.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern time. So it does kind of take maybe a change on your schedule if you got to get up a little earlier to be there at the market lives if you live in California. But I can tell you it's been valuable, and we're having a great time in Stockmate. And it's that second link down below. We're introducing a new sale that is going, the current sale is going away soon, in the event that we add this new feature where in order to get the discount down below in the second link, you'll have to actually go screenshots your subscribe of our YouTube channel, and you'll have to go to take a screenshot of your account in order to earn the $150 discount down below. Now, right now, you can get it for free. We have a bonus offer down there where if you go in the second link, just simply take a look at Stockmate. You can take advantage of it. Now, when it comes down to that sale, there's no strings attached now. It's totally free to get that discount. You can go there and without any earning of the discount or anything like that for this moment right now. Now, when it comes to what we're going to see here in the near term, we got some earnings coming up here in I just actually showed you guys some of this over in Stockmate. So if you guys know inside of Stockmate, when you're inside the community, one of the things we have here, we got our next live trading happening here in 19 hours. But if you look over in our recent earnings here, we just posted for this week, we have price targets for all the companies, right? One of the companies that is reporting earnings is here Tesla. So Tesla's going to be reporting earnings, and you want to look out for that. We have some good analysis there for Tesla that you're going to want to take a look at. And again, if you want to join there, you want to check it out, it's the second link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit that like button. Do consider subscribing. I'm excited to keep you up to date on the quantum, space, and AI tech that's coming out in this 2025 AI boom this year. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys. Thanks so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.